Why is it so dark? Oh my god. I don't know if this is working or not. The connection is red and then it's green and then it's red again. Ugh. Sometimes I really hate my internet connection. Like, really. And now I hate my camera too. Now it's better. But the connection is still red. I don't even know if you're listening to me. I hate this. Look, we have planned something so nice for this live stream. Like, so nice. And me and Inu were going to do it last week. But last Saturday. It was not working, and now it seems that it's not working again. I have no idea why my connection is so unstable these days, because like it's green again now. Stay this way, please. Come on, stay this way. Let's see if Ina can join me and my connection can still be green.
Hey.
Hello. How is my voice? Like, is it working properly?
Yeah. It didn't look like there was a connection thing. It looked more like your PC was struggling.
No, it's not. It's the connection, because on OBS, whenever you open a stream, there is a thing down there that shows your connection status. And like right now it's green, so it's like perfect connection. It's working fine. People are probably listening to us. Okay. It's green. But then when it gets like yellow, it's like the connection is not working properly. And then when it's red, it's really bad. Like now it's red.
Is it not possible to change servers? Because it may be something in between.
I don't know how to do that.
Wherever you're connected, because we're talking fine.
We are. Like, it's red now again, and it just goes up and down. Like, oh god. This is so frustrating, because we tried this on Saturday, it did not work. And then on Sunday morning, it worked perfectly. And
well, that sounds like peak usage time.
Yeah, I thought about it. But I don't know if that's the case. How do I do that? Do I have, because it's 30 FPS here on OBS. It's 30 FPS, which is not a lot.
That's normal.
Yeah, that's normal. Like, I know that if I use 60, it's like heavier. But
is there something called like VSync, as in V as in Valentine?
I don't know.
Well, look.
And I don't even know where. I don't even know where to look.
I mean, I've never used OBS, so I don't know.
Because like there is.
I mean, I'm sure your computer's not a piece of crap, so.
Yeah, it's not the my computer is like, it can handle it pretty well. It's the problem is in the connection.
Well, I mean, sometimes people don't understand, but the definition between your connection and it rendering video on the fly. So that's why I asked.
Look, I am okay, it's green again. Look, it's green. And when it's green, like, people can see me perfectly. Like, there is no buffering, and like now it's red again. And the kbytes just go down. I hate this so much. Like, I really hate this. Oh god. Like, it's green now, and then now it's orange. Let me see if I can show you the screen.
Yeah, you have close all your porn and everything first, though. So I always, yeah, make sure and close all your porn down. Don't show me that.
There is no window. There is no OBS window for me to capture.
No, on Discord. There's a button there. It's the second from the left.
Oh, okay. No, but I wanted to show you on the stream. You know, like on the stream thing.
Oh, I didn't even have YouTube open. Is it live right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look. I mean, I don't know. It's red down there. It's red here. It's red. I hate it because every time it's red like this. You know, look, it's green. It's green. Every time it's green, it works, and then it gets red again. So it's like my connection is the worst. Like, no. How do I turn this off? Okay. Even though it's red, we can still see you and hear you. It just lags a little when it's red.
I don't know unless you just do it without the video. Like your camera, that is.
But it lags nonetheless. Like the stream as a whole lags. I can turn off my camera, but it's still gonna lag. Like our conversation is gonna lag, you know? I don't know, like, oh god, I hate this. Because look, this is like something that I've been so excited about.
Well, yeah, me too.
Yeah, and it, like the final product is so cool. Like you guys have no idea. No idea. Like when I saw that, I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, T designed it, and it's like god tier level. Like,
yeah, T is just.
I mean, I offered to pay her to do this stuff long ago. And she's like, you know, your money.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
Yeah. But no, she's like, your money's no good. Like, more or less. I'm paraphrasing, but.
Oh God. Benjamin said I live in the middle of a volcano, and you're not totally wrong, because it's so hot here today. It's so hot here today that. Like, oh God, I just, it's way too hot. It's way too hot. It's one of those days. Winglight. Definitely one of those days.
Yeah, T, no rush.
Yeah, so I don't know what we could do, because we could. I don't know. Honestly, because like this is something that like during the day it works, but then like at night, that's the time that we can do it, it doesn't, because like I cannot do this during the day either because I'm at work. So like, and now there's a law that passed. I can't even take days off work now. Oh God. Oh, it's back. Look, Benjamin said it's back because it was green and now it's red again, and it's gonna buffer again. Oh God. It's spinning. Like Saturday, it did not work at all. It was red all along. Now it's like changing between red and green. Maybe that's the color of the next cures? Red and green duo? No, because we need the pink one.
Oh.
We need the pink one. But no, like today, like now it's green and it's working fine. I think we could try, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're doing anything intensive.
Yeah. It just sucks because the lives. Oh no, I can delete it later, I think, because Like I can delete this first part. Like for people that want to watch it later.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there are some people overseas that want to watch it.
It's red again now. Oh my god. This sucks. This really sucks. This is no fun, Winglight. This is no fun. This is very frustrating. Like this is very frustrating because if there's one thing, huh?
Have you tried it on Twitch? Like I'm saying, it's gotta be a problem between you and the server.
I don't know. I can try, but I think it's gonna be the same thing.
Because your voice sounds fine here.
Yeah, but if you try to listen to me on YouTube, you're probably not gonna listen fine to me because, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, again, that's voice and video.
But that's not the issue.
Leo, that is every bit of the issue. You're streaming video and...
But that's not the issue because it's red. It's red, you know. Like, it works perfectly every time. Unless it doesn't. But it works normally, like, or not. Because, like, when it's green, which is green most of the time that I do a live stream, it works well. But then something happens and my upload connection just does not exist anymore. Like every time I do the internet test, it's just not there. It just goes below 1, which is like the minimum you have to do a live stream, like a regular live stream, you know.
Have you hard reset your router?
Yeah, lots of times since Saturday.
I mean, as in, like, unplugged it for over a minute.
Yeah, I did. It's green. Look, it's green. Everything we are going to say now, people are going to listen perfectly. Hello, Sir Miracle!
Yeah, T's trying to help.
Settings. Output. My bitrate is 2500. Is it too much, maybe? I don't know, because, right now...
I don't know what... That is a lot, but, I mean, I don't know what the standard is.
Stereo Miracle went back to Narcisa. Ai, travou, Maite. Nossa, Maite, hoje eu ia aparecer várias vezes, porque eu travei muitas vezes. No, but, it's... Right now it's green, so it's working perfectly. But then it stops. After a while, it stops and it gets red again. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, 2500... 25... Is that in... What is that in? What's the measurement?
KBPS.
KBPS, okay. So that's 2.5 megabits per second. That's for 480p video.
See, it's not a lot. It's like...
Well, I thought it... I didn't know what the measurement was.
Okay, yeah. I get it. Thank you, T. Thank you. I think it's like not a big number, but right now it's green for a while.
You could lower it to like 700. Maybe.
T said 1000 is the lowest. I should go.
Okay.
Oh, red is here again. This is happiness charge. This is happiness charge all over again. Like, why is it red? Why is my connection red?
Well, that's the thing. Like, your voice is not getting interrupted or anything. It's not straddling or like it's not like you're lagging.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, do my connection with you uses my upload speed or my download speed?
It uses both.
It uses both. Okay.
When you talk, it uploads.
Because my upload speed sucks in the tests. Like as I showed you. Like right now, it's probably good because it's green. But when it gets red, like it's very unstable because when it gets red, it gets down. Like very below average.
I would have never guessed that.
Stop that. Gorochu, hello. I think I'm not lagging right now because it's green. The connection is green down there. But when it stops getting green, when it gets red, I lag.
You don't have any kind of upload restriction on you, do you?
No, I don't.
Service?
No.
In, like,
yeah, I thought about
transfer?
that. Yeah, I thought about that, but there is no restriction here. It's just bad. It's just bad connection. Gente, quem é brasileiro, ó, pior que não tem outro serviço, né? É a Claro, é esse inferno de Claro. Nunca funciona direito quando tem que funcionar. E aí, é um lixo. Claro, te odeio às vezes.
Maybe we should just try it, and then if it doesn't work, we'll just make a video.
So yeah, let's just try. Let's just try.
It's not like we're reading a lot.
We are.
Why don't you start with your? No, we're not.
Okay, so
Why don't you start with your questions.
Okay, so let me just tell you all what's gonna happen because it's something very exciting, as I said, and I feel like this really deserves some sort of praise.
Let me alert the Discord.
Okay, and don't forget to open the file as well. So what happened? If you go to Task Manager and taking a look at what is using what, T, can I see what is using my connection?
Yes, network tab.
There is no network tab though.
In Task Manager? Yes, there is. Under processes, it'll say network. There's a column. I'm sorry, not tab, a column.
Network. I can't find it. You can help me with that later. But yeah, T has done something, like T has said something very nice because we can record it. And we can record it. Inu, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I was listening to you talk.
Yeah, we can record it. The IT says it's strong. It is, T. It is. T, do you want to join? Do you want to join too? Because, girl, this is your job. This is like, you did it. And we're all like praising you because you are the queen. Hello, Bibang. I sound fine. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's green now. It's probably going to work. It's getting late. It's getting late here, so this might be the reason why it's working.
I like how 7 or 8 o'clock at night is late for you.
No, it's 9 o'clock. It's red again. Oh my god, I hate it. But no, what I'm saying is it might not be on peak usage. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I...
Sorry, I'm typing up this announcement.
Hello, Celine. Oh, now it's on 0. I hate my connection so much. Hello, Gacha. T is padding. That is extremely important. That's extremely, that's something. Come on, internet connection. Go green again. Go green again. I hate this. Why isn't it working properly?
I don't... Open your task manager and there should be a column that says network. I'll take a screenshot.
Process... I mean... Oh, services maybe? Details?
No.
Users?
No. Leo, listen to me.
Huh.
Please.
Okay.
Processes. The tab processes.
Okay.
Now, there's several columns. One should say network.
Oh. My network's in 2%.
Okay. Is there any programs that is like big numbers, MBPS?
OBS.
No.
That's the only one.
How much is it?
2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and Discord is the only one that's using like 0.1.
Yeah, it shouldn't use hardly anything.
Yeah. But I think we can do it anyways.
Okay, let me finish this announcement.
Okay. This was right in front of me and I couldn't see it. Gambare! Thank you, Winglight. My internet connection is working hard. It's green again, so I'm happy. No, every time I say it's green, it gets back to red. But now it's green again. Come on, come on. Gotcha. I wish I had better internet connection too. Brazil, you know, it's Brazil. It's our connection.
That's a good point. Check for OBS update. Like it shouldn't just like I would expect it to do a one-off thing, but then not doing it now once, twice, 3 times, 4 times in a row.
What are you talking about?
T says there may be an OBS update.
Oh no, yeah, but 2 times, 3 times. What were you?
Messing up.
Oh, okay. Oh no, no, but it's. I don't know. I really don't think the problem is OBS because every time I go to Google and do the connection test thing, my upload speed is a disaster. Every time it doesn't work. Every time it doesn't work. Zenkiv, hello. We're not watching the Tropical movie, no. But we're going to try to do something here, which is going to be very interesting about the Tropical-Rouge movie without spoilers. Michiaki! Mechaku! We are trying very hard. We're fighting very hard against our internet connection.
Oh, they know it's you.
No, I mean me and everyone else. Send me your power, like a Genki Dama.
I would send you my power. I have plenty of power to spare.
Oh my god. That sounded that can sound it wrong in so many ways. Benjamin, come to my house.
Well,
Let's do the stream in person.
If your mind's in the gutter.
Hello, Magical. Oh no. Yes, Bibang, that's exactly what's going on. Every time, like my connection gets bad during the night. Like Sunday, I streamed during the morning, and it worked fine. It worked perfectly fine. But now I don't know.
I mean, you could try turning your camera off just for.
I can.
I mean, because the video is extra data that has to transfer.
But that's not the issue. That is not the issue. Hasn't dropped frames for me in the last 15 minutes. Yes, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Let's hope it stays like this. Let's hope it stays like this. My internet connection is unmotivated.
I mean, alternatively, you could ask people to set the quality of your stream down to 480p if it's dropping, because I think it comes standard at 720.
I don't know how that goes on YouTube.
Well, I do know.
Okay. You're the man. My stream needs motivation power. Yes, Benjamin. Where's the Yaraneda? It's inside the connection. It's like Digimon Ghost game. There was a monster in Digimon Ghost game that was like on the wired internet. So like it's that. That's the only thing that's going on.
Oh, I remember that.
Inu, do you want to start? Can we start?
No.
Or no?
Or yeah, you can start. Start with your questions are first anyway.
Okay. So
yeah.
I didn't say it before. Let me start recording it here because like we can use this recording, like we can cut some parts and create like a smaller video maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do today is that Inu has a friend who lives in Japan, and his friend went to watch the Tropical-Rouge movie in the cinemas. Just imagine how
Twice
emotional.
now. Twice now.
Twice. Oh my god.
And
And she
I
also
think she's
watched the Hardcatch movie in the cinemas
yeah, and
again.
I think she's gonna go see it again.
Oh god. This just means that the movie is gorgeous, right? Like, and
Well, she's pretty hardcore.
we can notice. We can definitely
Not gonna
notice.
lie.
And because of that, we were able to make some questions about this movie for her. So today we're gonna read her answers towards our questions. So first of all, I just really want to send a special thank you to this very special PreCure fan who took her time to answer the questions we made. Thank you very, very much for taking a little bit of your time to, enhance our PreCure experience. But there is a special warning before we start. Some of the answers have spoilers, and we decided not to share spoilers here during the live stream in respect to people that want to have the whole experience when the movie comes out, after the movie releases on Blu-ray, DVD, etc. So we are not going to share anything that is related to spoilers in this. Like, there might be some minor spoilers, obviously, like maybe talking about a costume that someone is wearing during certain scenes, or like, oh, this character appeared more than another one, but not details concerning the story. Okay, so this is our first warning. Do you want to say something?
Oh, we do have a full version of the document, and we'll make it available on the Discord after this.
And this is the other point, which is, if you are interested in the spoiler section of this, we are going to make this whole document here available on Discord, on the Discord server. The Discord server is on the description of the video, so you can just check it out if you'd like. If you can, please drop a link on the chat so that people can join if they want. So after the stream, the whole document is gonna be there, and
you do need there's a special role you do have to get inside the roles channel for the leaks, because it's kind of an opt-in type of thing. So we don't.
Discord is very complicated. Very complicated, and I feel that.
Most people understand.
Are you calling me dumb?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Yeah. But if you don't understand and you just joined for the first time, just ask in general chat and somebody will help you.
Yeah. I'm very bad with Discord, and I was able to make it, so you're going to be able to make it too. Michiaki went to see the movie. Oh my god, Michiaki, I hope you had a great time, because this movie is like sounding really awesome. So anyways, let's just check out some of the questions. We're only going to focus on the questions that are not spoiler-ish. So here we have the whole thing that T is such a queen, as we always like to say, because look at what she did. Like, this is so pretty. So we asked a movie watcher, Miluda, you can follow her on Twitter if you'd like, several questions pertaining to the Tropical-Rouge movie. We had several members each ask their own set of questions ranging from production of the movie to plot spoilers. So as we said, we're just going to focus on questions that are not spoiler-ish concerning the movie. So let's start with a question that I asked concerning the soundtrack. I asked, how did you feel about the movie soundtrack? Was there a song that made you emotional? And she answered that the soundtrack was awesome. And she went to the PreCure live concert before the movie, so she already heard the songs prior to watching it. So when she heard it in the movie, she felt like it was a familiar song already. And she said that between the 5 cures, Asuka has a very unique voice, so when her part came out, it stood out a lot. And if you don't remember, there is a specific song in the movie that all the cures sang. So like all the voice actors sing this song. And she also said that she thinks that they had spent most of their budget on other scenes, since it was unfortunately the weakest part visually in the entire movie. She's talking about the scene that the song plays. And she said, still, I don't think it detracted from the story of the movie as a whole. One part of the soundtrack that touched me is that they created individual transformation song arrangements for each cure, for both Tropical-Rouge and Hard Catch teams. How cool is that? The full transformation sequence of all the cures happened in the movie. I really think you guys should look forward to hearing it. I could not help but smile when listening. This makes me so excited. This really makes me so excited because, like, come on. Like, really amazing thinking about, like, the experience of listening to those songs. And one thing I found very nice that she talked about is the fact that she said that there were special arrangements for the transformation songs. Like, come on, that is super cool. Another question I did was how were the action scenes from the movie? And she answered that the animation quality was mostly consistent, something I felt was missing from PreCure Miracle Universe's second half. Usually, during the last battle in PreCure movies, there's always a huge battle of extreme fighting prowess, but there wasn't one like that in this movie. The first fight with Sharon had a lot of awesome visuals and fierce fighting. I still remember the expression on Sharon's and Lemaire's faces. It really helped add to the struggle they both were having. This makes me like super hyper for more because like I feel like we as a fandom can agree that fights in PreCure movies are amazing. Like they're always a high point. So my third question was, what did you think of Sharon's story? And this is a spoiler, so we're not going to share this today. Inu, do you want to start with Mugen's questions?
Well, his was the longest, and by the way, he carried this entire experience, honestly, with all those questions. So maybe I could do my questions next.
Okay.
They're not the. So let's see.
Now you're the one who is lagging.
Well, let me make sure that.
Okay, where are your questions? Let me find it here on the file.
Well, let me make sure they're not spoilerish because I don't 100% remember what I asked.
Spoilers. All of your questions are marked as spoilers.
Well, I mean, that's open to interpretation. Like
one
question I did ask. One question I did ask. This is not spoilerish because I did ask if Yoshiyama-san had the one that is responsible for.
No, I think you can read your questions. Like I don't think those first few are spoilerish.
Okay, well, I asked if this particular animator had worked on the film because she worked heavily in the Healing Good movie, the last one, and also she's responsible for Flamingo's attack and transformation, as well as Chiyu's attack from last season and the Twinkle Imagination from Madoka and Star Twinkle, and one in Hugto. I forgot. I don't remember specifically every single one, but she's the one that does the impact frames and stuff that sometimes people don't like because they're flashy. But anyways, she answered me, "Oh God, I'm sorry. I was blown away by all the fan service they gave. They gave us that I didn't pay attention. There are some really good scenes, but I need to watch the movie again to look out for signature impact frames. And it's very possible, honestly, that you probably wouldn't be able to see them in the theater. It's kind of a thing that if you blink, you miss it. And,
they're very fast.
Yes, they're very fast, but it's one of those signatures that when you see it, you know that that's their work.
That's Yoshiyama.
Yeah. I guess I should have asked. This was made before she saw it second time. I should have asked again if she noticed it. But let's see. Do you think the enthusiasm was higher for the film than in the past years, perhaps as far back as Haru no Carnival, which was the last, well, not the last biggest All-Star, obviously, but the one before basically we got, every cure ever imagined. She said, I think the enthusiasm was very high because of the Heart Catch crew. As for whether it was higher than the other films, no, I think All Star Memory still takes the title. So that's
That
coming from someone who would know.
Yeah, that was an answer that really left me surprised. Like
Yeah, I
because
was surprised too.
like we here on the internet, we have a feeling while watching social media, right? But then when you have a fan who is actually actively part of the actual fandom there in Japan, they're gonna see things in a more of like a direct way, probably, and they see a picture we don't see. So they see like a bigger picture of how the fandom is reacting to things. So I was impressed because I don't remember this much enthusiasm for the Hagto movie. But at the same time, I don't think I was that active in the fandom as I am nowadays. So that's probably a reason. But I think it's more because she is there, living inside the fandom, you know? So her perception is like bigger than our perception.
Right. And also, she gets to she goes to like every single event there, and yeah, it's like a lot of conceptions and preconceptions I had before I interacted with her were much different than what I had thought
Mm-hmm.
were the conception. Almost as in like, I mean, it's like a tale of two cities, two fandoms,
Mm-hmm.
So, so I asked this question being a little selfish because I'm a Yuri fan. So, uh,
Where is
I
it?
said
Where is it? Oh.
it's the third one. So as a fellow Yuri fan like yourself, she's a big Yuri fan, Asuka fan, so we're like twinsies. Uh, I said, please tell us she does have more than one line. And she said, yes, she does have more than one line. However, she doesn't talk much, which is, not surprising. It's her. Uh, I get that it's part of her character, but I wish that that I had heard her beautiful voice more. I did feel that some satisfaction hearing the, Kira Moon Knight again. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's I'm not gonna say it's disappointing because it's expected for Moonlight to talk a little bit less. Like that's basically what her character is. Like she doesn't talk much, and especially with big personalities like Tropical-Rouge and Hardcat, like Erika. You know.
Well, and not even Erika, Momoka, Erika's sister.
Yeah, but I don't think she appears in the movie, does she?
No,
I'm thinking about
no,
the,
she
the
doesn't.
movie scenario. You know, like
No, but I'm talking about she does appear in the Heartcatch movie, but
oh
she
yeah,
doesn't.
sure,
She doesn't appear in this one.
yeah. Hello,
Okay.
Levy. Levy, we're talking about Yudi, which is your favorite as well. I think you're going to sleep now, so good evening. Thank you.
Let's see. Oh, I asked, since we have two senpai girls now, tell us that Yuri, ex Asuka, is just as awesome as it sounds saying it verbally. And she said, yes, I just about died when they had a fight scene together. Though it was quite short, or am I too greedy? Question mark. They did really senpai type things through. Though Asuka had a bit of a cute side, especially during the snowball fight. I'm trying to think if that we saw that in the preview footage that's been laced in the openings the past 3 weeks. I know that we have seen the one where uh, Yuri and Asuka have a duo attack that they do together, or actually it's like a kick. They go up in the air and they make like the arcs of the, at the top of a heart where it has the two arcs. They do like that, and then they cross over one another and they kick through one of the snow monsters. It's a really, really awesome looking piece of footage. I don't know if that's specifically what it is, but everything else I know, I don't know if I should say. Uh, there are some really amazing things that I've been told about it, as far as like everyone's interactions, fighting wise. Oh, this is one question I had to ask. Are you still there?
Yes, I am, but it's raining
Oh.
so heavily right now that I turned my mic off.
Oh, okay. It actually rains there? I'm
Can
kidding.
you hear the rain? I don't know if you can listen to the rain, but it's raining so heavily that I can barely hear you.
No, I don't hear any rain.
Okay, so I'm gonna like it's super hot. It's super hot, but it's raining very heavily.
Okay. Well, let me do this question then. This was a really funny question because I saw a one scene where they all did I think in episode 35 in the opening where they did all 9 of them together did a team butt punch. So I had to ask like how epic that was. And she said, "I knew the butt punch was coming, but I had no idea that there was going to be a team butt punch. Uh, that has since gotten shown in the opening preview, which is what I just said. Uh, I could not stop smiling at the theater. The awesomeness did not stop at the butt punch. It went even further, as all of their finishing moves are combinations, and Team Heart Catch plus Victory combo is so satisfying." I think there's even one scene where they're not transformed, but Manatsu actually does like a butt punch against Asuka. It's pretty funny. Like gets heavily used over and over again, from what I understand.
I feel like the butt punch is so legendary. And we saw that in one of the first trailers, we saw Cure Summer doing that with Cure Blossom, right?
Yeah, that was a big action highlighted scene, and I
Yeah,
was
it
like, "Are you
was.
kidding me?"
And then
Uh,
we saw that happening again, like after many trailers. In one of the last trailers they released, we saw everyone doing the butt punch. So it's like,
yeah,
this is something like really epic. I feel like because uh, the whole thing, like I feel like butt punch is already an iconic um, part of Heart Catch. You know, it's funny and very iconic. So I'm very glad they remembered it for this movie. Like this was really great. This was really great.
yeah. According to her, and I don't remember every single question here. There are some pretty unique attack combinations, and like they really went really far with this, as far as what I understand. I hope I'm not setting my expectations way too high.
I'm sorry, but after those questions, my expectations are high. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. My expectations are super high. And there is a question that I want to find because I really want to read it. I'm just gonna change screens because I don't want to spoil anything
Sure.
for the spoiler section. But there is one particular question that I really want to read.
Yeah, the butt punch was in the Hugto All Stars, but it was only Tsubomi that was doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn off my mic. I know it's raining heavily. And I think people can listen to the rain. Like, it's very hot here today. It's very, very hot here today. Like,
We know, you've told us 1,000 times.
okay. This one, I want to read this one. It's from Mugen. And this was an amazing question with an amazing answer. Mugen asked, in your opinion, is the movie more geared towards bringing back older fans to the franchise, highlighting the new team, or a balance of the two? Is there any change you'd like to see to this formula? And Milula answered, NHK's All PreCure ranking showed that people are still interested in older seasons of PreCure. I think the inclusion of older PreCure seasons do bring in old fans. Hokuto PreCure's movie is proof of that. It broke so many records. I have a few friends who stopped watching PreCure a while ago who are going to see this movie because their favorite season is Heartcatch. I also think that many children are also watching the older series, and giving them new content is so awesome. I remember going to the Tokyo Toy Show one year and a child was just reciting all the precures and correcting their parents on the curious themes. I love that. I'm so glad that Toy are letting their old seasons come back. I think it would be more sad to let such good precures do nothing. I don't think there needs to be any change to this formula. Toy Animation decides what it wants to do. I'm ready to be surprised. So I feel like this is a very nice feeling. And because we have this idea sometimes that Toy just wants to bring in old fans, that I think we sometimes forget that children who love Precure are also watching older seasons. And they're also enjoying those seasons. They also love the older seasons. They might not have even been alive when Heartcatch was airing, for example. But there are DVDs, there are Blu-rays. Heartcatch was made available on YouTube in Japan for a while. So like people can watch it, and young children can also watch it and can also enjoy it. And sometimes we think, oh, this is like fan service for the old fans, and yeah, in a way it is. But it's also bringing in lots of kids who also love those older seasons too. So I find it very interesting to think about.
Yeah, I think Toy knows what they're doing. I think people should tone it down a little bit when they with some of that stuff and realize that, it's their franchise, it's their title. They made it successful. They know what will and won't work.
There's also another question that I found super super interesting, which is this is talking about the next year Precure movie. So Mugen asked, from what we heard, there isn't going to be another Precure movie until next fall. From the perspective of someone who usually attends movie showings, do you expect the way to be hard? Is it a direction you think is necessary for the future of the series? And Miluda answered, so at the end of each Precure movie, they always have a trailer or some kind of announcement that the next Precure movie will happen. The footage used in the trailer tends to be old movie footage of characters that will appear in the movie, and very rarely do we have new footage. This time, it was basically motion graphics that said next Precure movie will be fall of 2022. No visuals of any kinds of Precures. I'm not sure if the wider Precure community knows, but Precure fans in Japan have always had this fear that if we don't get a new Precure movie, we won't know if there will be a next season of Precure. In the early days, the chance of Precure as a series being cancelled happened at least a couple times, so we are happy there is any announcement. Of course, Precure isn't going to be cancelled, as during a previous year, Toy Animation had named Precure as one of its signature series. It's become kind of habitual to be glad there's guaranteed to have a Precure season next year. As for the spring movie, while I feel sad there isn't one announced, I don't think it means nothing will happen. The 20th anniversary is coming up after all. Let's let Toy surprise us.
Yeah, and
Love it.
there um and in recent years now, we have access to it as a streaming service. And Toy realizes this. They know this. And it is gaining a lot more popularity as far as like people that I know that have never heard of it. They've seen it now, at least on YouTube. They've seen it on being advertised on Crunchyroll, and they're like, "Oh, what is this?" And so they watch it, and like, and then they figure out that there's 18 other series. Well, crap, I never knew this, So I mean, there is the potential, while it is targeted to Japan specifically, younger girls, but it's not limited to that. And even in recent magazine interviews, they have acknowledged that yes, it has grown beyond what their original target was.
So there is another question that I want to read, but like the question itself is a spoiler, so I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read the answer because that's what I want to talk about. So the answer of I'm not gonna read the question, but you're gonna understand where I'm coming from with this. So Milda says the main target is always going to be the kids. I think the main thing is introducing concepts and ideas to children more than anything else. PreCure movies don't need any extra effort to target a mature audience. I've had friends who came with me to see a PreCure movie for the first time to discover it's deeper than they thought. So I find this very, very, very interesting because I feel like I think it was in the last live stream someone came in saying like, "Oh, I wish PreCure would focus more on adults like Hardcatch did or Hugto did," and I'm like, "No, they did not. They were focused on children." And like Milda said in this answer, there is no need for an extra effort to target a mature audience. Children can understand things. Children are intelligent and they can see things. And sometimes there is one or another thing that a child might not fully comprehend, but they can get the concept. And as she said in the answer, she had friends who came to see the PreCure movies with her without being PreCure fans, and they were surprised as how deep PreCure can be. Because sometimes you think like, oh, it's for children, so it's going to be like, not very deep and all. But no, PreCure can do that, and we PreCure fans, we know how PreCure can be. But it's always for children. It's always geared towards children. They are the primary focus of the franchise. And we can love it, we can enjoy it, we can embrace it. And sometimes we know that they do things that focus on like a little older audience and everything. But that doesn't mean that we need to focus on an older audience to have like a deeper plot, because that's just not true. We can see it in PreCure all the time, and they can just keep on focusing. They can just keep on focusing on on the children, and we can keep on enjoying it because it's always going to be great.
Yeah, and just as a child can't think as an adult, and the reverse is true, an adult can't think as a child either. There's just some boundaries that it's not gonna cross. And I think it's also worth mentioning that there are parents now that grew up with PreCure that now have their own kids that are getting into PreCure. So it's transgenerational now.
Yeah.
Not only that, the original target, yes, was for girls. But ever since, like, probably, I don't know, somewhere maybe between, I don't know which series, but at some point, Toei did acknowledge that, yeah, it's grown beyond what we thought. We never, boys enjoy it now. Older adults do. Yeah, I mean,
I know one thing that
it's inclusive.
know.
It's inclusive
for sure. One thing that I know for sure is that Fresh PreCure character designers said that the designs of Fresh PreCure are made to also target an older audience. So it's a proof, of what we're talking about. Do you have any more questions that you want to read? Because there is another one that I think it's interesting. It's very short, so I'm going to read it. This is from Rangze, and Rangze asked, how about the fighting sequences? Were they good? And Miluda said, yes, it was super awesome. People who have watched Hardcatch will definitely enjoy the nostalgic feeling of some of these attacks, along with some new ones. So I feel like we can expect some pretty interesting stuff for this.
Well, we can go to the outfit ones from Mugen. Mugen asks, we've also seen a number of different outfits. Winter clothes for the tropical.
Wait, let me find it. Okay. Which page is it? Can you see it?
Page 7. I think. Yeah, page 7. Last one.
Okay. Go ahead.
So I'll start. We've also seen a number of different outfits. Winter clothes for the PreCure girls, and their dresses for the ending. Do you happen to have any favorite among these? There were also the normal clothing outside of the winter clothes. I especially liked Asuka's. She had a cute little beret. And I think we saw that, actually. We've seen that.
Yeah, we did. It was that collaboration with a real store. I think Banks Mini or something.
Yeah. That completed her out. And yeah, she looks very, very dashing in it. I'm not going to lie. I'm an Asuka fan, of course, so am I. So I'm pretty biased. Sorry, I thought she looks so dashing. Hee, yeah. Asuka.
I know why you chose to read this question.
Well, I wish I had a picture of it, but there's several fan arts of it where she's in a sort of a checkered.
I think I have a picture here. I'm not sure, but I do think. Or maybe I don't.
The beret really just completes her outfit, no matter what she's wearing. I think that was a good choice, whoever designed that. There was also an acrylic. Did I show you that yesterday?
I don't think so.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, because the movie had like lots of collaborations, and this one was one of them, which was a collaboration with this.
This is not a collaboration. I'll show you this.
No. Yeah, I'm talking about the beret one that we were talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was posted yesterday.
Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, this one is super cute.
Yeah, but if you noticed, everyone is in their cutesy little dresses, including Itsuki and you see Yuri and Asuka.
I think there is a bigger picture of this one. Let me see if I can find it.
There probably is. I just all I could find in short notice.
Yeah, because like there are so many cute new arts for the movie. Like they really went all out with them, with so many collaborations and like special outfits and everything. That are the idol outfits that are also amazing. I mean, this movie, like they really went all out with it.
Well, I like this particular one because of the sort of, cafe latte Starbucks type vibe that it has.
No, yeah, this one looks awesome. I want to find the beret one, like, in a good quality. Oh, here. This is Asuka with the beret, and this is the costume that she wears in the movie. One of the costumes that she wears. This is the costume collaboration with Banks. That is an actual.
Actually, Go ahead. I think there's another question actually that has a bit more detail as far as like
costumes,
their outfits. Yeah.
Okay, find that while I search for, because here's the high quality picture. Wait, I also want to find the other ones with their costumes. I can't find it now. With the Banks Mini collaboration, because like you can really see that it's like something that you could wear on your daily life.
Yeah. Well, in the movie, I think her beret was the same color as the darker maroon. I think. I don't remember.
This was the one Inu was talking about, which is the cafe one. This does not appear in the movie, but this is also part of the promotion and everything. And this looks amazing.
Well, I don't know if that specific one is there, but one similar to it actually is in the movie when they don't have their, ponchos on or whatever.
Yeah, it's that one. It's the one that she has a beret.
Yeah.
I want to find the others.
I don't know if this is really a spoiler, but it's kind of relating the previous crossover movie we had.
Which page?
Nancy's first question.
Sorry?
I don't know specifically which page. Let me see. Page 9, number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that right there. That was posted yesterday, and it's supposed to be, I think, some sort of acrylic display. Just look at that.
Yeah, it just looks amazing. Whenever you want to read the question, it's up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't. This is not really a spoiler, or is it a spoiler? I don't think it really is.
I don't think so.
Those that have seen at least the Healing Good movie from last year. Well, anyways, so Lance asks, is Heartcatch character's appearance more natural than in Yes Go Go with the Healing Good? And she says, I was wondering why they were invited into the snow country, which we saw. Laura gets an invitation, right? From Sharon. Sharon had invited several groups of people who would perform in front of her, and I wasn't clear on why Heartcatch's crew was there. Was it because they knew fashion? Question mark. They weren't attached to any team. In any case, outside of that, it felt normal since they ended up running into the Tropical-Rouge team in the guest lobby. So
This is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
This is gonna be funny to see. Definitely.
I'm wondering if that's before or after the snowball fight. Probably before.
I think it's probably after. Maybe this is the first time they meet.
Well, that's what I meant. They meet in the guest lobby and then they go play in the snow.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
How about this one? Which interaction was the best?
Go ahead.
There was a ton of good interactions. I was just going to be biased here and talk about Asuka. There's a scene where they're all fooling around in the snow, but then they have to leave, and then suddenly you hear Asuka senpai, you too, and she's still playing in the snow, as in like she's still playing in the snow, and they're like, "Hey, Asuka, come on." Even though she's the senpai character, there's a ton of cute scenes with her. So in other words, she's supposed to be the grown-up, and she's acting like the kid.
Yeah, she's playing around. She's not wrong. So, you go, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this movie is like really gonna bring many great scenes in terms of character interaction. It's also gonna bring like fashion, action scenes, story, because this is one of the things that they say. The story is also something else. Oh, I found the costumes. This one here. Those are the costumes that they wear. I think before going to the snow country in the movie, and they are part of this collaboration with this Japanese store, this Japanese brand, and I feel like they all look super stylish and different, a little different from their usual styles, while also staying in character, if that makes sense. I really like that.
I think that they could have done something different with Manatsu, because it definitely looked like Hikaru.
No, but that's exactly why it's so amazing. That's exactly why we love it so much.
You don't think they could have done something different for her, though?
No. Every Hikaru reference I'm getting. Like, come on. Bring me more Kirayaba.
Now you sound biased.
Look who's talking. But I feel like
I didn't write that.
You didn't, but you read all the Asuka questions from the question.
Oh, did we get one of Knuckles' questions? Some of his ended up getting repeated, unfortunately.
Yeah, we can check that out. But I just want to say, Minori's outfit also looks great. I love it. It looks like a mom. But it looks like a mom. But I love this. Laura does look chic. Yeah, she does. Laura is always like Laura can wear a trash bag and she's gonna rock it. You know.
Well, she literally did in episode 3, I think it was.
Yeah, she did. And no, in episode 10, no, she did. She got dirty, but like.
Well, no, episode 3 was the garbage can monster, and it threw a bag of garbage at.
Oh yeah, you're right. Can we get a kirayaba? Kirayaba. Come on, Inu. Where is your kirayaba?
Left it in my other pants.
Oh no. Is that in Alaska? Oh my god, yeah. I was actually thinking of Chichi Devane. Remember her first entrance look, which was a trash bag done with trash bags. Amazing. Loved that. Kirayaba.
Oh, well, I think most people have seen this because they actually tweeted this. They actually had a contest before the movie. On the Twitter, the movie account, to get so many. When you got so many likes and so many retweets, it would actually give out one of the movie power-up images.
Yeah.
So I think most people have seen all 5 of them, at least those 5, and they're a mix of like each character has sort of a borrowed
reference to the Heart Catch girls.
One of the Heart Catch girls. Yeah. So Manatsu, I think and I think Laura's have like the little tulip-looking shoulder. And
Cure Summer has the shoulders from Blossom. Cure Coral has the shoulders from Marine. Papaya has from Sunshine, and Asuka from Moonlight.
That, I don't know if this is. Well, it's too spoilery. I'll say that.
Bebang, I added my photos in Photoshop. Laura's a mix. Yes, Laura's a mix. I mean, Lemaire, right? Lemaire has a little bit of everyone. Because she's the queen, right? So she has to have everything. I just can't wait to see those power-ups in action.
Yeah,
because they look really
new,
good.
Yeah, the new silhouette. What I'm talking about is, yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I was talking. They're gonna get basically a silhouette form, borrowed from the Heart Catch girls.
Yeah, and this is something very nice that I was not expecting to see in this. I was very curious for the power-ups. But, like one team getting a power-up based on another team, that is so cool. Yeah. That is super cool.
And I don't know if it actually happened, but it did look like there was one more after that, but I don't know. I can't speak to that, and I didn't ask.
I don't know either.
Kind of similar to like how Grace got hers.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, the Healing Good one had lots of power-ups. Different, yeah. Like this one only has this, as far as we know.
Yeah, they went big. That's for sure.
They went big with that one.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the Heart Catch girls, I believe, also have a retweaked version of their silhouettes, and I believe there's actually an exclusive attack that they have. I won't say what it is, but
that's cool.
Yeah, it's detailed in the document. So if you want to read about it, you'll have to go get it off of our Discord.
Okay, so do you want to read any more questions? Because then
I don't know, because I'm not sure if I want to go any further than what we've already done. I mean, most people here probably don't care, but some random person may find it on the internet. Not want to
I think spoilers are not nice for now. We don't have the movie available, and
Yeah, this is a not a once in a lifetime, but
yeah. So Hohenput asked, like, when is the movie going to be released? Usually the movies are released in March.
Late February or early March.
Yeah, the DVDs and Blu-rays are usually released around March. So that's probably when we're gonna see the Tropical-Rouge movie. It's hard to know. It's really hard to know. We might not have this release next year. We don't know anything about the release yet. But this might happen. And also, this has nothing to do with Tropical-Rouge, the Tropical-Rouge movie, but the trademark bot revealed some toys related to the upcoming Super Sentai. Maybe we might have some toys being trademarked for Delicious Party.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I didn't check the patent thing today.
That would be something new because we don't have that usually, right?
No.
We don't have that. Like the only thing we have in the trademark is the actual name of the season. But if we're getting some Sentai stuff, Delicious Party might come after. We don't know, right?
We usually get the toy information off of like Chappie or Rakuten or something.
Yeah,
like that.
or sometimes they leak.
Well, yeah.
Sometimes they leak. Not sometimes, they always do. Anyways, if you want to read all the information on the Tropical-Rouge movie, it's going to be on a very, very special file that T created, and it's going to be featured on Discord. We don't want to share this here because there might be some people listening to the stream that don't want to be spoiled for the movie. So they don't want to know like deeper stuff about the plot and certain stuff about the whole experience. So we don't want to share this stuff here, and it's gonna be there. So I feel like now we could talk a little bit about Delicious Party, can't we?
Well, I was going to ask if you wanted to talk about the titles that dropped yesterday.
Oh yeah. Let's talk. Let's talk a little bit about the titles. Let's talk a little bit about the titles. There is a video here on the channel if you haven't seen the titles and the summaries for the next few episodes from Tropical-Rouge.
But there was some more information that came out after you did that.
Yeah, and there are, like, the next few episodes from Tropical-Rouge are going to be it. Like, they are going to be full of stuff going on. Because we're going to the end of the season, right? So we have lots of things still to happen. And in episode 36, which is the next one, things are going to start to get on gear. So for what we know, episode 36, the girls are going to go to Grand Ocean. They're going to receive an invitation from the Queen. And the Queen is going to be there on Grand Ocean, waiting for them, together with all the mermaids and the other Grand Ocean residents. And they're going to throw a party for the girls, and they're going to eat. But there's going to be something shady about the Queen. There's going to be something weird about the Queen. But the Queen is going to ask the girls for their transformation items. Like, she wants their transformation items, and she wants to see their transformation items, and she wants to see the land ring as well. And together with that, she's also going to ask the girls to go look for the sea ring. I think that's basically it for episode 36, right?
Yeah, except Mugen's translation was more towards the Queen was trying to confiscate their items, as in asking for them back.
I think, really? I think...
I would have to go look at it again.
When I read it, I felt like she was asking to see them.
You may be right.
Like, I feel like, oh, can I see them? And then actually she's trying to steal them, because she's not the real Queen. We know that.
Right.
And so in episode 36, they're also going to be attacked by the villains, obviously, and it's all Butler's plan. And they're going to be attacked by the trio for the first time. If the magazine scans are anything to go by, For the first time, we're going to have Shongire, Numeri, and Elda attacking at the same time. Oh my god. That's going to be intense.
Well, they have been together, but they've not attacked together.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't seen them attacking together. And that's going to be the first time we're going to see that. And the girls are going to probably have a hard time fighting that. And they're going to find the C ring. But Butler is going to get it. And so they're going to go after the C ring in episode 37. And in episode 37, they're going to discover that everything was a lie. Everything was like an illusion from Butler. And they're going to go after the C ring. And they're also going to go to the actual Grand Ocean and meet the actual queen.
And that begs the question, like, how does Butler have all that intimate knowledge?
Butler is knowledgeable.
I mean, what I meant was, was he like a servant of the queen or something like that?
That can be it. That can definitely be it. Because he's a sea creature. He could have lived in Grand Ocean prior to Tropical-Rouge.
I mean, they all could have.
They all could have, yeah. And in episode 37, the girls are going to find a room in Grand Ocean, and this room is going to be full of secrets. So the girls are going to ask the queen to tell them the truth. And the queen will tell them the truth finally. So in episode 37, we're finally going to learn the story of the mermaid and the human from the past, and the story of the witch. Probably. Maybe we might not learn the whole story, but we're going to learn her intentions in episode 37.
Yeah, and Laura asks, like, that was Laura specifically telling the queen, like, you know, isn't there something else you ought to be telling us? As in, like, you know,
come on, girl. You're not telling us the full story. Why are you hiding stuff from us? Like, you know, come on, queen. Yeah. It's time.
Or at least that was my takeaway of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be like that. Like, more respectful because she's the queen, but that's going to be Laura's overall action in that episode.
Which is it could play into more like Laura now has learned that don't just do what you're told, you know, ask questions, you know.
Yeah. And there's also episode 38, which is going to be Asuka's focus episode, which is probably going to be Asuka's last episode of the season. And we're finally going to get a revelation of Asuka. Not a revelation, like a showdown. Because we're actually going to have a showdown. So in episode 38, we're going to see Asuka not knowing what she wants to do in the future, because she had the tennis and now she doesn't have it anymore, so she's going to be doubtful of what she actually wants. At the same time, we're going to see Manatsu learning about Phoenix Academy, and this Phoenix Academy has a very strong tennis club, but it also has lots of club activities, and that makes Manatsu very excited, and Manatsu will take the girls there. And when Manatsu gets there, Yuriko is there because Yuriko wants to be a tennis player, and she wants to enroll in Phoenix Academy because she wants to try her best in tennis, etc. So when she sees that Asuka's there, she's going to ask for a showdown. So they're going to battle against each other in a tennis court. This episode's going to be everything.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny because of the way they're calling it Phoenix. You know, Phoenix being another bird reference.
Yeah, we have Phoenix, we have Flamingo, we have Swan.
Well, Swan is Yuriko's surname. You know, Shiratori, which is white bird, but
yeah, white Swan. Bird. So Charlie said maybe Laura's character arc is realizing that being a queen isn't what she really wants, or that just because someone is a queen doesn't mean they're perfect. I think that can be it. I think Laura is going to be the queen, and she is probably going to be a better queen than the actual queen that we're having right now, because I feel like this queen is weird. Like, she's weird. And Winglight said, the funny part is sure Butler is sus a lot, but then again, Toy's not really trying to hide it from the audience, so it makes me kind of wonder now if Butler really is the big bad. For now, I don't think he is anymore. I don't know. Because he seems concerned about the witch. He seems like legitimately concerned about her. I don't know.
Yeah, everyone's already talking about the big hopeful thing that happens maybe in 38. Cure Swan.
Oh, Cure Swan. Oh, come on.
If you don't know what this is, it's a favorite fan theory that lots of us nerds have had since like episode 5.
Yeah.
That Yuriko would become Asuka, like almost like a Cure Infinity situation where, you know, it's kind of a one-time thing, or like Cure Maforon or something like that.
Yeah, and Hohen put, no, there was no reconciliation. There was no reconciliation between them. They're still not friends.
Yeah, but they're not enemies either.
They were never enemies. Like, they were never enemies. But the animosity, the animosity is still there, I think.
It's thawed out a little bit.
We haven't seen enough.
I know, but like, it's hard not to take away from that scene because she.
Yeah, but at the same time,
yeah.
But at the same time, she's gonna ask for a showdown against Asuka. So like, there is still feelings there, you know.
I think that's Yuriko like trying to fix their relationship because.
Yeah, that can be it. That can be it as well.
Yeah, because it really is Asuka's fault mostly, but.
I don't think so. I think both of them have their reasonings.
Well, it's hard to reason with somebody if they're being unreasonable.
But Yuriko was also being unreasonable. I think both of them were very tight on what they believed in, and they didn't want to listen to the other. I don't feel like any of them had like a none of them actually tried to do something.
She did what a leader would do. Now, whether it was the right thing to do is, you know, debatable. But she made the logical choice. Is what she made.
But she threw Asuka under the bus at the same time.
Exactly. But I mean, what's the alternative?
Fight for Asuka. Why not?
Yeah, but she's a leader of a team. She has to think of the team, not just one person.
But thinking of the team, she didn't think of her partner. So, I mean, I can understand why Asuka feels betrayed. You know, I can understand
I'm not saying
that.
She shouldn't be betrayed. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like both of them have their point. You know, none of them are wrong. I feel they just couldn't be mature enough to resolve it after it happened. You know, they're gonna be now. But it took a while.
Yeah,
it's a good thing because
Asuka has grown. You can tell that, and that's exactly what her character requires. She's got to learn to grow.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing because we had a character arc for that. That's a good thing. Thankfully, they fought.
Yeah.
Asuka and Yuriko has the same personality, but they just show it differently. Both are stubborn, I agree. But it makes them both charming. They are very charming. I love them. I really wanted to see Yuriko as a Cure. But Winglight, we didn't see Kururun as a Cure. Come on. Where is Cure Kururun fighting with them?
I mean, it may still happen. I'm just saying.
No, it's not going to happen. It's like Batetemoda coming back, Inu. We always said, Batetemoda's coming back. We believe it. And then the series went on. And then we were like, oh, he's probably not coming back. Oh,
possibility.
God.
I'm not. I mean, it could still happen.
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it can still happen. I don't think it will, but it can.
I mean, it's not like there isn't precedent for something like that to happen.
Yeah, definitely. By the way, talking about precedents. when we have precedent of a sweet season, and now a sweet season is coming up, and so I feel like I really want to see Kira Kira coming back.
Is it though?
Is it though? Is it? Is it though? I don't think.
I don't think it is because.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, the motifs of it just don't.
I think sweets are going to play a part in it, but it's not going to be focused on sweets only. It's probably going to be food, drinks, and party.
It's probably. Sound like rock and roll stars. It may be something like, gourmet, or they'll mix it in with something.
Just imagine cures with chef hats. That would look cool.
Well, the way it works now is that there's always 2 words to describe the PreCure season: star, twinkle, go, princess, kira, a la mode, which is technically 2 words. And I mean,
2 expressions, yeah. And
healing good, Tropical-Rouge.
Yeah.
And so, but they always end up obfuscating, the true theme, as in, like, we were like, oh, makeup, oh, it's gonna be Go Princess again, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But makeup had a whole other different meaning in this one.
Yeah,
it was kind of like camouflage for courage,
Yeah, and like, for example, when Healing Good came out and the nature theme was there, people were saying, oh, it's Splash Star all over again. And then it's not. They use a theme that is similar in a totally different way.
Yeah, and we were like, I wonder if it's going to be Heart Catch Season 2. Remember that? We were so sure.
Yeah. No, we were not sure. Come on, but I like the ideas of possibilities of, like, sequels, like just people saying, like, oh, this is a sequel for Kira Kira. I'm like, okay, I would love to believe that, but that's definitely not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen. I would love to see something like that. The pink and green duo in Healing Good, that's iconic. I would never forget how we really believed, like, truly believed, that we were going to have a pink and green duo in Healing Good.
I don't remember that.
Oh my god, that was the biggest fandom craze at the time.
Well, it's probably because every time I see that, I always just, like, roll my eyes and, like, move on. When I see something about a green cure.
Oh, come on, green cures are the best. I mean, green is the best, not green cures, because, but green is the best, and we need more green cures. We're not going to have a green cure in this season, in next year season.
You don't know that.
I know that. It's going to be pink, blue, and yellow.
Do you don't think they'll be more abstract like they were this time?
No, exactly, because there was a different thing this time. I think they're going to go back to basics next season in terms of colors. Not in terms of plot or anything, but in terms of colors, I think they're going to be very simple. Since the last time they went with a red mid-season cure was in Go Princess, excluding Hugtoad that had 2, was with Go Princess, I think they're going to follow the Go Princess color scheme for Delicious Party 2. I just think that there's going to be green in their costumes.
Yeah, the costumes I think are going to be, they're going to be something truly aesthetic. Let's put it that way.
I hope so.
I mean, just seeing what I've seen in the logo, I'm pretty sure of it.
I'm a little conflicted to believe that, because, as I said, I feel like this season is going to go a little bit more basic, because Tropical-Rouge went all out with colors and designs. So I think the next season is going to be like a Healing Good type of season, in terms of designs. Beautiful designs, but not like not something unexpected. They're very pretty, but they're simple. So
everything will be Tropical-Rouge episode 33.
Please. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you've seen, but Anime News Network released
yes, I saw that.
a thing today talking about Tropical-Rouge, and I was like, okay, I'm super happy. They were saying like many great things about it, and then like, what were the downsides of those last few episodes? Episode 33, and I'm like,
I didn't like the title of that article, by the way.
What? I think it was a good article. I liked the article as a whole.
I did not like the title of the article, is what I said.
No, I know.
The title was very clickbait.
I'm just expanding on what you said. I just didn't like the fact that they didn't like two things. They didn't like episode 33, and they didn't like. Not that they didn't like episode 33. They said some people might not like it because it's very different than that. And they also said that the group attack is weird. Like, the new group attack. Bitch, like... Girl... No! The group attack is perfect.
I remember when I saw that, I was like, what am I watching? I don't know, but I like it.
Oh my god, Winglight just sent me your perfume. And now I wait, I put on my perfume.
Here was the title of it, at least on the clickbait Anime News Network Twitter. It said, as it heads into winter finale, Tropical-Rouge PreCure seems to have finally found its stride. What?
Oh, it's not a bad title at all, I think.
That's very clickbait.
No,
I mean, finally found its stride? Are you kidding me?
No, I mean, I disagree with the title because I think Tropical...
That's all.
Yeah, I disagree with the title, but I don't see a problem in the title because I feel like this might be their opinion on it. You know, like, it was not that good, but now it's getting awesome, you know? You know, like, this might be how they see it now. And I don't agree because I feel like Tropical-Rouge has been so consistent. Like, in the whole season of Tropical-Rouge, there were like 2 episodes that I was like, I don't think I like this. You know, like very, very few episodes that I didn't enjoy.
Let me guess. The Panther Mukai one, the guest episode.
Yeah.
And what's the other one?
What's the other one, you know?
No.
The Halloween episode.
What?
That was the worst episode of the season for me. I hated how they dealt with Manatsu in that episode.
That part, yeah. Now the part about her trying to use Laura's toys again, that was fun.
That was cool. That was not a bad episode. Like, that was definitely not a bad episode at all. What I'm saying is, I didn't like how they dealt with Manatsu's mistake because I don't feel like that was a mistake, and it felt too forced for me. But,
I felt like that was very like she just became a crybaby all of a sudden. But I mean, it's okay.
And those were the episodes I didn't enjoy very much. So look, let me just talk about this because this is amazing. Winglight just designed Cure Perfume, which is a name I love, and look at her, she's so pretty. She's gonna grace our screen this month. Winglight, thank you. This is awesome. I love this design so much. Winglight, I love your designs. Oh god. Thank you, Winglight. I think the problem with the title is that non-PreCure fans will take it as law and go, see, magical girl shows that aren't edgy are bad. I understand. I understand that being a big website like ANN, they kind of have a responsibility with what they write.
Yes.
But at the same time, I feel like they should, you know, be able to share their opinions. You know, I don't think that the
Then you should prefix it with, this is just my takeaway, my opinion.
But yeah, that's the point. That's the point of the article, though. That's the point of the article.
Right.
That's someone writing it.
You should write it like that, and not write it like, because people are very impressionable, and I
agree. I totally understand what you're talking about, and what I'm saying is, I don't know. I understand the responsibility that the website has, but also like the public needs more critical thinking.
And that's fine.
I'm
perfectly fine with that.
When you read something, your opinion shouldn't be based on what you read. That is why every time I do my videos on Tropical-Rouge or on PreCure in general, I don't read anything about the episodes before talking about it, because I want to give my opinions without external interpretations and everything, because that's what I want to share first, and then I want to discuss, but I also feel like people should look at something and think like, okay, this is that person's opinion. My opinion, I can take that into consideration, but after I watch it, I'm gonna have my own opinion. And I feel like sometimes in the PreCure fandom, this is something that lacks. Like, I think you're gonna agree with me on this, Inu. There was a little time frame during Tropical-Rouge that some people were bashing it so much. Because, oh my god, they're just focusing on Laura. Oh, Laura. And, oh my god, people were criticizing it. And I feel like some people weren't even watching the episodes because the criticism didn't make much sense. And I feel like so many people jumped on that bandwagon, on that hate bandwagon, and said, oh, it sucks. Oh, this season is horrible. Oh, it's okay to have that opinion. That's totally fine. But I feel like there were certain people that just jumped on the bandwagon and they just didn't even really think about what they were saying. They were just reproducing what was being said at the moment.
Knee-jerk gratification. And also, you can't say it's the worst season when it's not over yet.
I kind of agree with that. I mean, I agree. Because I feel like sometimes you can feel how, like, you can see a season is not enough after half of it, to not be amongst your faves. But there are certain things you only should say after you finish. Like, one thing that I feel like lots of people were saying is that, like, oh, there is no character development in Tropical-Rouge. And sometimes when people say that, I'm like, are we watching the same season? Because we didn't have character-focused episodes. We didn't.
But we didn't need to. That
exactly.
was not what the point was.
We didn't have that for a while. Like, we had that up until episode 10, I think, and then after that we only had Laura episodes, and sometimes we had Laura episodes with some people. Like Laura with Minori, Laura with Asuka, Laura with Manatsu, and that's it. That was it. But as the series progressed, we could see the growth of every character. I think. Like, the way I see it, we could see that. And I think that there was this bandwagon of there is no character development in Tropical-Rouge. And I don't remember seeing that during Star Twinkle, which kind of had the same problem
in the middle,
because we did have character focused episode in Star Twinkle. That was the difference between the two seasons, but we didn't have a storyline for Elena, for example, and Hikaru.
And then it happened.
Yeah, and Hikaru, her storyline finished in episode 10. After episode 10, she didn't have a clear storyline like Madoka did, like Cosmo did, like Lala did. Hikaru and Elena didn't have clear and bigger storylines. And Elena only had her storyline at the end of the season. And I think that, this can be me being biased because I love her, but I think that it's usually considered a very good character arc. You know?
Well, I'll put. She's not my favorite, but at the same time, I think that her story was the best because she got not only one, not two, but three.
She got 3. We don't have that in PreCure. Like, we never had that in PreCure. She got 3 episodes in a row for her, and like that's why I think that we should wait until the end to see if we like the development of the characters or not, because like you can come to me and say I didn't like Elena's development, and I'm gonna say okay, that's your opinion, that's totally 100% fair, but what I'm trying to say is she did have development. You might not like it, but she did have it, and it was at the end. It was like in a bulk of episodes. You might not like it either. That's totally fine, but she did have it. And that's exactly what's going on with Tropical-Rouge. We didn't have character-focused episodes in the first moment of the season, and now we're having those character-focused episodes after the second half, and it's coming. It's here, and the characters are getting a storyline, and they're getting development. And you might come to me and say, I don't like the development, which is gorgeous. It's your opinion. It's fine. But the development is there. Like, they're writing stories. You might not like it. As I said, I didn't like Manatsu's development in episode 35. I didn't like it, but they're doing it. It exists.
That's a drop in the bucket compared to everything else.
Yeah, and as I said, like I feel like Tropical-Rouge is a season that's very consistent. I've liked most of the episodes. There are those 2 episodes that I like. It's not that I hate them. It's just that I feel like it's like in a season that's so strong as Tropical-Rouge, those 2 episodes that are like not on the same level. You know, if they were in other seasons, they would probably work better. But I didn't like them. They're not on the same level in Tropical-Rouge. But the Halloween episode was very beautiful visually. Like, I really liked it visually. It was very nice.
Which Halloween episode?
The Tropical-Rouge one.
No, the one before that.
24.
Oh, I thought you said another season's Halloween episode.
No, I'm talking about Tropical-Rouge. Like, I didn't really like the episode, but the episode was very beautiful. There were many great things about that episode. For sure.
Bad. Let's go.
For sure. But yeah, I'm also excited for the next one. I'm also excited for the.
Oh, I will make one comment though about episode 38. The detail that was in that description is far more than I've ever seen before in a character episode title this late. So I feel like if they wrote that much detail in there must be more that they're not covering.
For sure. For sure. We're probably going to see her father in the episode. We're probably going to see Asuka's father in the episode.
So if that's the case that's the first episode, character arc-wise. I wonder what the other 3 are going to be like. Or maybe the other 2.
I think we're not gonna get a Laura focused episode.
I think it's gonna be combined with Manatsu's on Christmas, because that would be a good thing. Because
a good start for the last battle.
Well, that, and like she probably never celebrates Christmas. As evident, she doesn't know about Halloween.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
She must not know about Christmas. So
you're right. You're right.
That would be a very good episode.
That would be, and usually the Christmas episodes are the ones that are like the ones before the last battle. So they're like the introduction to the last battle. So we might see that.
Or they have a really good heartfelt moment, like Minami and Go Princess.
Yeah, that might be it too. It's hard to know for now, but I feel like we're gonna have Minori's episode after Sun goes, and after that, I think we might have a Manatsu episode and then a Christmas episode. And then, because I feel like Laura is going to be the focus of the last battle. You know, she's going to be the most important one in the last battle. I think. Like, it's going to be the core of her story, you know?
Yeah, I'm still wondering, like, it's a pretty late power up that we're gonna get, and
Yeah.
also, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they can use it on the land. It would have to be. They'd have to use it in the sea, right?
I don't think so.
Think?
I don't know.
Oh, you did
I,
ask the question. I know you've asked this question to me before. What you think the animal's gonna be? I think it's gonna be a dolphin.
uh
That's what they've used several times already.
I think it's going to be an octopus. I mean, they've never used an elephant before. No one would have ever guessed it was an elephant. So I'm thinking outside the box. Whole input, I'm gonna disagree with you there, and because I don't think crying is a weakness. I don't think crying is a sign of weakness. I think Ichika's personality was done so well in Kira Kira. Like, it's okay to cry. I don't know, I liked that. I'm a big Ichika fan, so. Oh god. Anyways, I think it's time for me to sleep. It's getting late.
And your internet connection actually worked.
It worked! You know, it works. Did you see that? After 9 o'clock, it started working. And it was green the whole thing, the whole way. It worked pretty well. It works pretty well. I know Laura didn't lose her motivation because she really wants to be queen, but what if Laura's role in the plot was somewhat planned by the queen or the witch? I really feel like Laura's role in the whole thing was planned by the queen, because the queen could have given Laura, she could have given Laura the transformation item from the get-go. She did not. She told her, go to the land, make some friends, and grow up. You know, because Laura was so focused on being the queen, she didn't want friends. She didn't want to grow as a person. She didn't want to learn. She didn't want to learn how to be a real queen and what it takes to be a real queen. You know. So I think that everything that happened was on Queen's plan, and when she didn't have a choice anymore, she gave Laura the pact for Laura to transform. But Laura becoming La Mare was also part of the Queen's plans, because she already knew that Laura had made a connection with those girls, and that Laura had Laura got a heart, you know, that she didn't have before. So I think that was all in her plan.
Well, if the queen ends up being, you know, sort of the analog for the way Laura was or is, she probably saw herself in her when she was young and stupid.
Maybe. Sailor Moon didn't become the queen of magical girls without crying. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. T, you said it. Yeah, I think it's okay to cry. You know, Ichika is not a weak character because she cries. I mean, I love her, so I'm gonna defend her with all my might, with all my power. Ina, thank you for joining. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll make this available just here shortly.
Yeah. Let's do this. So yeah, everyone who wants to see the questions we read. We didn't read everything. We chose some of the questions to read, and which we thought that could spark some conversation. But if you want to read all the questions, the file is going to be available on Discord, and there are spoiler tags. So if you're reading something and you're like, oh, I don't want to be spoiled, just skip the spoiler questions, because the spoiler tags are they're available in the file. Anyways, thank you, Ina, for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night and have a good week. Bye.
Bye. When did it finally stabilize?